Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. General Hospital sees Britt Westbourne is answering to somebody. A mysterious guy boss whose identity hasn't been revealed. We'll also consider whether he is a villain from GH's past who has come back from the dead. Please hit that subscribe button if you're not already following us as we dive into who might have been resurrected. Is this bad boss forcing Britt Westbourne to help him do evil science for very wicked reasons? I mean, Britt herself should be dead at this point. So, don't tell me somebody can't come back from the dead and be the boss. She's not dead. She's living in Croatia at that posh resort that doubles as a sinister science center. Jason Morgan's ex-lover is on a very short lease. She is being forced to work in the lab or else she won't get her life-saving Huntington's drug that she needs to keep going. We know that Pascal is the manager of the Five Poppies Resort. He seems to be a minion of the big boss and the guy who's handling Britt on a day-to-day basis. But Pascal is not Britt Westbourne's boss. He's middle management in this wicked regime. Plus, we know bad guy Professor Henry Dalton and evil Jen Sidwell are also working either with or for this mystery boss. The whole cabal is on Jack Brennan's radar and the WSB's radar because whatever work they're doing is dangerous and illegal. However, I think the WSB wants this scientific research to use for their own purposes. We know from Anna Devane, Valentine Cassadine, and Andre Maddox that there's been a lot of sketchy stuff in the past with WSB related to experiments, mind control, and all kinds of dodgy science. Britt Westbourne herself was brought back from the dead. That's another reason we're wondering if General Hospital resurrected a villain from the past to be her big boss. We've heard some rumors about casting that have us thinking the mystery man might be somebody whose name we know. Even if they have a new face, the known name is significant. The first person to consider as the big boss is Britt Westbourne's dad, Caesar Faison. If you're a longtime General Hospital fan, you know that he's Britt's father and Liesel's ex. He is a top-tier villain, one of the worst in GH's history. Faison was absolutely diabolical. He was totally obsessed with Anna Devane. He was known for kidnapping, brainwashing, wearing masks to impersonate people, torture, and murder, all the bad stuff. Faison was head of the DVX cartel, which was kind of the flip side to the WSB. They had double agents working there. Anna Devane's sister, Alexis Davis, was working with the DVX, and at one point, Anna was too. There was some stuff about their memories being overlapped. It's messy. Helena Cassadine was part of that with the DVX. She's another top villain I would love to see as the mystery boss. Except we know it's a man, not a woman. A bunch of people have clearly said he when talking about this person, including Sidwell, Britt Westbourne, Pascal, and others. Plus, Faison passed that Huntington's disease gene on to Britt. The boss is supplying her with medication to control that illness. So maybe Faison developed the drug for himself, and he's using it to keep his daughter alive, keep himself alive, so she can work for him. So yeah, the bad dude may be Britt Westbourne's bad dad. The second person to consider as the boss is Faison's horrible son, Henrik Faison Wes Ramsey, who is better known by the name Peter August. And yes, he's also dead. But death is not an obstacle on a soap opera. Plus, he was taken away right after he expired, so that's open-ended to me. Peter is Britt's half-brother, so I could see him in his own sick way, wanting to be close to his sister, but also bullying her. Peter was always desperate for Faison's approval, but that's something he could never have. At one point, Britt Westbourne also wanted Faison's approval, but she figured out that that wasn't possible. Peter wanted to get to know Britt as his sister, but he did so many horrible things to so many people in Port Charles. There's no way that she would ever trust him. But in Peter's twisted mind, maybe this is his way of having Britt in his life, even if he is forcing her to be there. That sounds like something Peter August would do. He wants affection and attention desperately, but he goes after it in the most diabolical way. Don't forget that Peter August was played by Wes Ramsey, who is still dating Laura Wright, who plays Carly Corinthos Spencer. So he does have that in with Frank Valentini. He could be back. Here's another thing to consider while we are looking at the twisted branches of the Faison family tree. What if the boss is Britt Westbourne's other dead brother, Nathan West Ryan Pavey? It'd be a big shocker since, despite being Faison's son, Nathan was a truly good guy. Liesl made sure that Nathan did not grow up around Faison. If you remember, Nathan West was raised by his Aunt Madeline Reeves' Donna Mills and thought she was his mom, and that Nina Reeves' Cynthia Watrous was his sister. Of course, Nathan West was beloved and fans hated when he was killed off. Back then, on General Hospital, Nathan West was trying to save his pregnant wife Maxie Jones Kirsten Storms from Faison. But then Faison shot Nathan. That was right before Faison found out Nathan was his son, and that he had killed him. Recently, we heard a rumor that Ryan Pavey might be back to General Hospital. I was wondering if he might be someone that was resurrected, and this science is being practiced on him. Maybe he's the big boss. That'd be cool. It would be a massive twist because Nathan West was good, and the big boss is bad. It could be that Britt's brother was resurrected and turned dark, or was intentionally made to go dark. I think a dark Nathan West would be amazing to see. Amazing for Ryan Pavey to play, especially if he later somehow got redeemed. If it's a more Faison-esque version of Nathan West, that would explain him tormenting his sister Britt, which he ordinarily wouldn't do. I would say the only way it's Nathan is if something's been done to turn him villainous. Now, if you remember, after Faison died, General Hospital's shrink Kevin Collins' John Lindstrom had Faison's brain in a jar to study it. That made me think about the WSB memory mapping. It'd be bizarre if it's Faison's memories inside of Nathan West. Now, if it's not a Faison family member, another legacy family full of creepy characters is the Cassadines. There are plenty of dead family members that fans might enjoy seeing back. As we said, it's not going to be Helena Cassadine because the boss is a man. A Cassadine makes sense because Liesl and Britt Westbourne both have ties to Cassadine men. So, they could have resurrected Victor Cassadine Charles Shaughnessy. He'd be great. He was obsessed with Liesl. It could be Victor saved Britt Westbourne from the hook toxin and the Huntingtons because maybe Victor thinks that would get him in good with Liesl. Of course, Victor Cassadine was bombed to death by the WSB. But hey, death doesn't matter so much. Our fifth and final idea, kind of in the same vein as good guy Nathan West coming back, is if they brought back Spencer Cassadine Nicholas Chavez. Everybody would love to see Spencer Cassadine back even though Nicholas Chavez is not returning. He's way too busy, so the role would have to be recast. Now, Spencer is presumed dead, and he generally was pretty good up to the time of his death. But first, his memories might have been mapped over with Victor Cassadine's. Also, Spencer had a pretty dark side as a kid. He is a Cassadine, so he's chock full of evil genes. Also, Spencer was super close to Britt at one point. We'll see who it is. But who are you hoping to find out is the big bad boss running the show? Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay with us.